What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be bringing you a really freaking cute LED Halloween costume idea. Honestly, it's a little weird that I would even think about doing an LED washer because I very rarely do laundry, but you know, turned out pretty freaking cool. This one might be my favorite. I don't know, the fidget spinner is a close second. And if you have not seen my LED fidget spinner costume or my LED rainstorm costume or my LED jellyfish costume, you guys have a lot of catching up to do. They are going to be all linked down below. So after this video, make sure to hop down there, check them all out because they're all freaking amazing. Also, before we get started, make sure to hit that subscribe button and do not forget to hit the bell. That way you guys get notified every time I upload. And do your girl a favor and hit that like button so that way I know that you guys are enjoying this LED Halloween costume series that I'm featuring on my channel. So let's go ahead and hop on into the video.
And when I say hold yourself, I want all of you get ready to stop. When I say stop, don't move. And when I say get it, I want all of y'all to go through. Hold it now. Stay walking.
To kick off this DIY, you're going to grab a box that you know you're going to fit in and you're going to put it together. What I did was make sure to leave a flap out. This is a very important part of your DIY, and you're going to duct tape it together. Next, I'm grabbing this white acrylic paint and I'm going to add a base coat over my box. So in order to make this look a little bit more washer-like, I grabbed a straight surface and I grabbed a pencil, drew a line, and that is just going to be a good guideline for me to grab my X-Acto knife and go in and cut it, and that will be the back of the washer. For all of the scraps and extra pieces throughout this video, do not throw them away yet because we will be using all of them at a later time in the video. Okay, so now what we're going to do is lay your box down and grab your X-Acto knife or utility tool, and you can begin cutting out the bottom of your box. This is going to be where you are going to slip in and you'll be able to wear the washer and look all groovy and cool and crazy and fun. Not gonna lie, things are only gonna get weirder and weirder from here. Yes, that is a 10-inch pie crust pan, and we're going to be using this at the very, very top of our washer right next to that long backing, and basically this will be where your head pops up from. So not much to this other than once you trace it, you grab your X-Acto knife, cut it out, and bada bing, bada boom, you got yourself a hole for your head to pop out. Taking that cardboard cutout that just fell through, I created a smaller circle in the center of it. What I'm going to do is use it as my armholes. So I'm going to put my washer to the side. I'm going to use this as a DIY stencil, and once again, grab my knife and cut it out. And of course, do not forget to do this for both sides. Moving right along, we are gonna grab some E6000 glue, and you remember that top that we cut off? You see, now we're going to reuse it, and we are going to place it right where this flap is able to bend. And basically what that's going to do is it's going to make it stay in place once we glue it together. The time has come for another coat of paint. Now, I decided that I wanted my washer to look like a classic white washer, but I also think a gray washer would be cool, maybe a black one too, make it super modern. For this next part, what I did was create a stencil that was smaller than my actual pie tin, and here I am checking and making sure that it was smaller. And the reason why it has to be smaller than the pie tin is because once you place the pie tin inside, you want to make sure that it doesn't fall out. So just make the hole smaller than the actual pie tin lid and you should be good to go. This is honestly the hardest part of this entire costume. Everything else is smooth sailing from here. Finally, we get to start working with our LED lights. So first thing we're going to do is kind of map out where we want the LED lights to sit. There are 15 light bulbs on this particular pack. So what I'm doing is taking the pointy side of the compass and I'm making 15 holes around this really large circle. Try to make them as evenly spread out as you can because it will be very noticeable when it becomes nighttime and it starts glowing. Working from the inside of my washer out, what you're going to do is squeeze the wire along the LED light, and that is going to help you poke only the light through the hole. This technique is really cool because it allows you to just see the LED lights whenever you're looking at it from the front. And don't worry about the wire hanging down. What you're going to do is tape it down at the very end. Next, I took my battery pack and taped it to the very bottom of the washer. That way it was easy for me to be able to turn on and off my lights. For my washer's knobs, I got really creative and used 3 empty face cream container lids, and I was able to find a really large candle lid, and that served as my really large knob, which I think brought this whole project together perfectly, especially once we painted those little details on the knobs that will make our DIY washer look like a real washer. Once your knobs are all decorated, go ahead and glue them on as you wish. Some other details that I ended up adding was a painted silver circle around my armholes, and then I decided that I wanted to add another LED light pack around the largest knob. I just felt like this added a really nice touch. And can you ever have too many LED light packs? I think not. My favorite part of this project is the fact that this washer does have liquid inside of it, so it makes this really unique touch to this washer that I absolutely adore. So what you're going to need to achieve this is Blue Dawn dishwashing soap, large 1 gallon Ziploc slider bag, your pie tin, and blue LED lights. Go ahead and remove the top of your pie tin and then just set it to the side. We're going to be working on the tin foil side, and it's pretty simple. All you're going to do is grab your LED lights and begin taping them all around, probably about half of the pie tin, and this is going to make the bubbles glow, so it's a pretty awesome effect. Once all the LED lights are taped down, what you're going to then do is grab your X-Acto knife and cut a small slit for the battery pack to go through. Now be very careful because the tin foil can cut you, so again, be very, very careful. And the reason why this is so important is because once we add the pie top to the pie tin, you won't be able to have access to it because we're going to glue it all together. So I just wanted to make sure that I was able to turn my LED lights on and off as I wish. So now for the squishy goodness. Now it's really, really simple. All you're going to do is take water and then add in a little bit of Blue Dawn dishwashing soap. And what's cool about this is that it'll separate if you're not moving, but then whenever you do start moving, it'll create bubbles. So it'll make the effect that your washing machine is actually washing something, which is really freaking cute. I told you this is my favorite part. To make this work, what you're gonna do is you're going to lay the liquid over the LED lights. Then you're gonna securely tape the Ziploc bag to the tin. Then add the topper, and of course you're going to put down the pie tin edges to secure it even more in place. Now all that's left to do is to Gorilla Glue this inside of your washing machine, and you're ready to go. I am so obsessed with this costume. I think it is so adorable, so unique. But that is going to be it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you haven't done so already, make sure to give this video a like. Don't forget to subscribe. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!